What's up guys, it's your boy Jordan. We're back here with another video. So I'm going to be doing this video based off the topic of Destiny. Jesus is why I have his skin on here. Thank you for the gifted skin for this skin, by the way. To my friend, shout out to MJ for the gifted skin. So in today's video we're going to be doing something based off what Destiny Jesus do. So what he do is he makes these videos called Becoming a Pro Player or something along those lines. What he does is he'll play arena, and through that arena match, after he's done with an arena match, he'll look at the VOD reviews to be able to see what he did right and what he did wrong. Of course, you know me, I'm a really good fragger and on console, and I'm really trying to work on becoming a better player for these duo cash cups, so I can have a great duo partner who will be the IGL, and I have to frag out in game. And when you're looking at fragging out, it pretty much consists of hitting high damage shots with good angles. So I also have a video that I didn't upload of it was in chapter 2 of me dropping the 10 kill dub, and I'm just looking at all based off angles, looking at basic mind tricks that you're able to do. So if you want me to upload that video, it is based off chapter 2 though, and it does have the spaz in there. So of course I'm hitting high damage, and that's a different loot pool. Then inform me guys, inform me in the description down below, and I'll make sure to have it. So what this is a 12 kill game in Contender League 7. This was last night before I went to bed. I haven't been playing a lot of arena lately simply because Fortnite is boring, and it's not, well, it's not boring, it's just not fun based off the loot pool, simply because you're getting SMG spammed all the time, and it's not really good, you know what I'm saying? So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at some tips based off this current loot pool that you need to work on. So as I go into the first kill in the early game, the first thing I want to advise you to do is go to a good drop spot. I always land Sleepy Sound on this side of the building. And my first tip is with the same thing that I talked about in the video that I didn't upload. Start an initial target with an initial beam. As you see, I'm right here. Oh my gosh, these angles. I'm right here looking at him, waiting to get the perfect target. So I'm not going to shoot him now because he's behind the rail, and underneath the rail you don't have a good opacity for you to be able to see him to get a good shot. What I do is I'm still crouching. I'm still crouching. So usually when you crouch, you have a lower reticle spread, but this is a red dot gun, so the reticle spread doesn't even matter for this one. As well as if I stay crouched, it's going to hit the railing instead of the player. So I stand up, I wait for him to go into the building, which is one way for him to go, and I know that it's going to take him a second to get past that door if he's going to go past that door. So what I do is I hit him for initial beam. I hit him for about 99, 100. I know that if I go that way, he's just going to be sitting there with his bills out, so I go from a different angle. I fully piece up everything right here, and I know that he's going to either be going for some heals or an initial edit shot. So what I'm simply doing here is just simply trying to hurry up and get this over with. I have my build prints out because I'm going to phase through because I don't have the best ping, or if he edits I could just place a cone in there. And even though the SMGs are broken, I'm 170 HP, and I know that he's extremely low. So I go for this. In my inventory, my shotgun slide is usually where a harpoon is. I have no shotgun, so I pull out the harpoon and I just pretty much kill him there. Pretty simple there. Start off your games with an initial beam. Without an initial beam, you're simply just not going to have the upper advantage. You want to have an upper advantage before you do anything. And look at this. I do the same thing again here. I'll wait till I get the best angle on him, get closer, because the closer you are, the more shots that you're going to hit with that thing. He stands in the... Oh my gosh, this beam. Controller player. Absolutely beam him. I'm waiting for him to go up. I cook him out. Look at this. I should have placed a wall there. I missed the wall. I missed that too. I fully box him in. I have an SMG. I try to make sure that I don't get shot by him, counter peek, and I end up dying. I mean, he ends up dying here, so he steals my kill. We have God IGL Buck. He has high ground on me. Do not force a high ground situation where you don't have to. If you look at me, I know that he has higher health than me, which means that I'm going to have to get some type of shot on him before I even decide to before I even decide to kill him. Because with the SMGs, unless you get an initial shot off, it's pretty much bad for you. So what I do is I do a 2x2. Destiny Jesus talks about this all the time. I do a 2x2 here. I look kind of cool, and I just slow. He gets in somehow. Look at this. I decide to go to the left because if you look right here, he has to swing his shot all the way over here. That's just great movement tips here. He pulls out a shotgun. His SMG probably would have done more, but he was nervous. And I just simply kill him with good aim. You can work on getting great aim by simply doing aim duel maps. I know Raider, he has a whole bunch of aim duel maps that you can do. As well as I'm a controller player, so which helps me be able to, you know, kill him a lot. So as you see, before we even start this fight, I didn't even know, but I beamed this kid at the start, and I do this little trick. I'm gonna show you. You drive over towards them. I'm in a big truck now, which means that number one, it's hard for you to be able to hit out this truck because look, you just can't. Okay, how do I go up? There you go. You can't even hit out this truck because you're not gonna get a good angle. So I mean, and the windows are just extremely too small for you to hit it out. So what I do here is I'm simply going up to him. I go into the opposite passenger seat. Now, a lot of people, what they do is they'll place builds in the opposite passenger seat. I don't even do that. I just want him to still think that I'm still in there. So he thinks that I'm in there. I'm looking at him, getting my shot ready for him. Hit him for 24. He's a pretty bad player because after you get hit once, you want to start building. I beam him, and I don't even kill him because, as you can see, the tree just starts getting in the way. No excuse there. You got to be able to end these fights quickly. I get him low, but then I'm pretty sure we get third party a lot earlier, or a lot later rather. Look at this, and another person comes in. I know you see on the little mini map from the satellite area, and I hear him later as he used to grapple that hook up here. The other dude goes down. I hit him for 20. I know he has shield, so I know that he's right there. Tried to place a cone there, but it doesn't work. Don't want to waste all my materials because I'm looking at my mats, looking at I'm not in the best material category, which is why I go down, because this kid, once you notice people just camp up, constantly keep going up, it's just time for you to go down, kill them, and of course I just wait for me to get the perfect angle. Patience is key, and just waited for him to go up. I see him right there. He goes for the tree. 22, pretty bad. I don't know what on earth I was doing here. I have my pickaxe out, I'm pretty sure. Like, what on earth am I doing here, man? My actual flopper for that. I pull out my shotgun, but still great movement. I go behind the cone. He still lasers me. And then I just focus up, hit all my shots in the end, beam them all. And then I hear another person. That's the dude underneath me. Hit her for 20. I have no health here, like none. And guess what? There's another third party coming in. So guess what? I know that I killed him. Majority of the loot went off of the builds. So my objective now is to find the loot. I see loot through the builds here. Make sure everything is mine. Get some good loot. I hear the other kid in the bush. What I do is I play patient for a little bit. I heal up all the way up. You got to when you're in this meta with the SMG. I usually just heal up to 150 based off, like, since my confidence was great in box fights. I mean, not box fights, late games arena. And I get an initial tag off him again. Didn't mean to go fast, but I hit it for about 100. Just box, missed my shot. But come on, bro. The SMGs are just too broken in this meta. At this point, there's no point in picking up that Ranger AR, so I don't pick it up. For those who's wondering, like, why you didn't pick it up? The other dude left, I'm pretty sure, yeah, because I heard him with the Spider-Man thing running away. And then I know that since it took me so long to get those kills that I needed to hurry up, focus over there. So I know that these kids are fighting. Again, watch me crouch, trying to get an initial beam. Get the wall. Make sure that I have a right-hand peek here. double. He can't build there, and I know that he tries to. And I just SMG him after I hit him. Pretty basic kill. Nothing really there to look at. And another person comes in here. I hear him. Box up, wait to hear him out because initial beams for him is what's going to help him out. He sprays me. Pretty dumb on my part. I saw that wall and I'm literally just sitting there waiting for him. He does really good here, and look at this. Like, even though I'm at a bad angle there, he hits for pretty low damage. I make sure to get up close to the wall, and I'm still hitting him for damage, and he can't even see me from this angle. So we pretty much even out for a decent trade. He has a, it's not even a right hand peek here. I move to the right. That's the PC aim. He doesn't have good aim. I just start beaming the mess out of him here. Bam. He dies there. Alright, hit it for initial tag. I wish that was my wall. I would have fully boxed. Placed it there. Should have placed the wall there. He would have been done. Piece control is kind of not the best that it can be. But look, I'm still hitting him with it. Oh my gosh, bro. My piece control would be so nice if I just actually focused up on this fight. But again, the problem with these fights is ending the fights a lot earlier. For these third parties, when you get into these tournaments, third parties are going to be common unless you go to a unknown spot. And even when you go to an unknown spot, they were still going to be common. So I pretty much get him to go to my views, double edit down. He can't do anything. He dies there. Pissed on. I mean, right there again, you just got to really focus on, you know, just finishing these fights quickly. I knew that this kid was bad when I was piece controlling him all this time. And then look at this. My objective now is just to end these fights quickly. I'm at 7 eliminations right now. I want to go on constantly, keep getting more. Once you start getting eliminations, you get that momentum. And I know that this kid has to be bad. If only I had his end there. Joke about it. I go to follow him. I saw that kid right there, but the kid keeps running away. I look at that. I don't have the best materials. So just go back, go get my old loot. Constantly fight him. And I follow this guy. And again, this is a drought where I have no kills. If I'm gonna go for somebody, you gotta get the kills. This kid ran away from me. And I got so mad, and I couldn't even find him afterwards. So he dips. But I'm gonna end up fighting him later. Look at this. We're gonna start off a fight, and we're gonna end it extremely quickly. Extremely quickly. That's our objective. Being able to end these fights quickly in these games is our main objective here. So I'm gonna show you what I do here. Pretty simple. And I know that this kid has to be in this cone because there's no way. I'm looking through the builds. As you see, if you look through the builds, there is a edited pyramid here, and as you can see, it's not open. So I know that he can't be inside. He has to be in the cone. So I focus on getting a right hand peek. I saw Kanata do this strat. If you want me to upload the video of the strat that I saw Kanata do, or if you just look at Kanata's live stream or VODs, you'll be able to see it. He prioritizes getting a right hand peek when he decides to box fight someone. I'm getting a right hand peek so I could go for this wall to my right, and he edits. I thought that he was going to go up, and I was going to try to hit him with the clip. And I could tell that he's a pretty bad player because he decides to play passive players. Either they're extremely defensive and they're good playing defensively, or that they're too scared to fight the opposing opponent. And this could be either because they have a lack of skill level, lack of confidence, or just lack of health or shield. So right here, I'm trying to go on and get closer to killing him. At this time, this fight has been going on for about 15 seconds, I want to say. Getting everything right. I know that he's going to edit it, because you can tell he has his blueprint out. I hear his blueprint. Look at that right hand peek there. Fully right hand peek here. Trying to get it. Look at this. Can't even see me. He can't even see me here. And look at this. He completely tries to edit down, and I mean, you just get SMG'd like that. It's pretty easy what had happened to him, and he dies like that. So fight ends quickly. I know that they're not going to be as easy as this was here, but I mean, you just get these right hand peeks, prioritize hitting hard shots. But then right here, this is my time to just start a W can kiss. I see Subs O'Reilly health right here. Just absolutely laser. Then I get my kill taken. Because I'm pissed that he steals my kill, I'm going to go kill him eventually. Because I hate when people steal my kills. Of course, you can't do this at tournaments because you'll end up griefing yourself. I get underneath him. I know that I have a Spider-Man. If you have chili splashes, utilize your chili splashes while you have them. Right here, when you look at the kid that's looking at me, I don't even know what he's looking at. But he puts himself in a pretty bad situation where he decides to place these two builds here, and he can't even see me. So once this happens, I go behind the tree, box him. I miss my edit. By the way, do not do that edit. Do a window edit next time. I put myself in this predicament, and of course, I just kill him afterwards. I mean, come on now. You can't do anything against this SMG. You literally can't do a single thing with this SMG. My controller disconnected there. Totally don't have his in. I don't need his in. So look at this. I just start finding more kids. I heard a kid coming up here, and he comes up here. Get a right hand peek on this, and I hear he starts running away. Again, if someone starts running away, you know what it is. Lack of confidence or something that's making them not the best player that they need to be. Right here, I'm waiting for him to edit because Destiny Jesus taught us to just stay in the back of the piece. Whichever edit that they make, you will be facing through it unless that the build isn't going towards you. So I'm literally sitting here waiting for him to edit. He doesn't edit, so guess what? I go down, place a cone right there. I thought that he would be in that box, and he just keeps running away. And once I know that he keeps running away, of course I only have an SMG. I can't do anything there. But guess what? I'm going to start following him. Hopefully the Spider-Man mythic will be gone by the time that the tournament start. Of course, he's in my box. He jumped extremely far here. He completely whiffs. Of course, I move towards his left after this. Completely move towards his left because look, Fortnite is a right hand or a right point of view shooter game. So you're going to be able to hit your shots more when you have right hand peeks, when you're towards the right. And you know, this is what I do towards him. I just completely shred him. Don't know how he got 7 kills. Pretty bad player in my opinion. And I'm just confident enough to just run in people's box. And I don't know why. I just have confidence in my aim, able to do that. And next one, I just find the next person. I see a box right here. I told y'all, once you see a box that hasn't been built, there's someone up in there. Okay, so I learned off my second. Based off the first time I had killed the kid with the SMG a few moments ago, I told you, this Kanada's trick. Getting a right hand peek, and look, if you look up in here, even if he goes for an edit here, he looks scared. Look at him. So I get the confidence to be able to go against him. And I should start building up once there's not a whole bunch of people around me. placed that wall on the top because I saw the dude, but also I was trying to make it to where, you know, if he decides to double edit up, he can't go up. I box up real quick, and I'm pretty sure that I just look over towards the side. I saw this trick by Jordon. If you shoot the trees, it'll land on the person that's nearest to it. I tried to do the trick, and it didn't work. So he runs away from me. I think he's a pretty bad player. I hit a dink off of him with the quick ADS aim. And then I do the same one with this one. But of course he's in bigger builds. I think if I would have shot the log on the other side, it would push it through. So I know that he's underneath one of these builds, which is why, again, I play on the long side to be able to make sure that I'm okay here. Again, I need to start playing more safe, because if you look over here, that kid isn't even looking my direction, but he has an opportunity to kill me. By the way, this kid has no kills. He just played complete placement. That's pretty bad. I get a right hand peek on him. Then that's when I just completely go in this way. And I notice, I'm like, bro, this whole time this kid is in my builds. I literally noticed it because I took the wall earlier. And once you remember that people, they're going to recycle back into your old builds. So once you're able to realize that, oh, okay, I forgot that I have builds here, you're going to catch them clueless. Look at him. He has his blueprint out thinking that it's not his. And of course, I should have went more to the left when I was going to kill him. And you know what I mean? That would have been perfectly fine. So I see that there's 2 kids left. I beam him. And then what I do is I want to put on the chili splashes, because look, once the chili splash is on, you have a SMG. You're literally unstoppable to kill. Unless someone has really, really, really good aim, you're unkillable. Literally. I have really good aim to be able to kill people with chilies on, but at the same time, it's inconsistent at times. So you have to be careful with this aim that you have, because you have to make sure that, you know, that you're confident enough with your aim. And this is the end. I'm going to go in and utilize all the resources that I have. And this is a 1v1 situation. I was confident in this kid because this is the kid that I saw ran earlier. I double edit down. Stupid edit by me. Why would you give this man a right hand peek? Like I said, I'm a little rusty on stuff. And of course, I noticed it after when I decide to go back towards the builds. Make sure that he doesn't kill me. I see that he's going this direction. I'm suffocating him. And he just gets dogged on after. And that's pretty much it. And you kill him after that, and I won. You know what I'm saying? Bye. Now, I'm not going to even say playing Brain Dead, because I didn't play Brain Dead. But if there's some things that you need to learn from this, the main things that I say learn from this is that if you want to be a great fragger, a great arena player, or just a good player overall, is number 1, focus with the meta. If you know that the meta is SMGs are better than shotguns, you need to have an SMG in your inventory at all times. Number 2, make sure that your aim is on a different level, because when you look at, you know, some of the things that's going on, it's pretty much aim duels. It's all aim duels, just consecutive aim duels with an SMG, with the MK23. There's no shotguns being utilized. And of course, you still want to do box fights. You still want to do all that, because the game is going to constantly evolve to where the shotguns will eventually get better, and, you know, etc., etc. But those are really the main tests that you need to do. Make sure that your peaks are great. Make sure that your aim is good. You can do aim duels with this. Practice on your aim constantly, consecutively, every single day. And it's just certain things that you could do that can help you become a better player. Also, like I said in the first episode that I haven't uploaded, that I'm probably not going to upload, this will probably be the first episode. Make sure to prioritize getting an initial advantage off. Make sure to beam them, or have a high ground on them, or having it some type of advantage over them that can help you win. If there's any questions in the discussion down below of what you want me to work on next, whether you want me to play defensively next time, to work on maybe more defensive mechanisms, or maybe work on some times where I've died it and look at what some things I could have done better, Tell me in the description down below. I would love to do live gameplay with you all, but I think the unfortunate thing about that is I'm on Xbox, so you can't, you know, do gameplay unless you have a USB to it, and I don't know if that has a negative benefit towards my gameplay, simply because, you know, it can have a negative benefit because you have an extra input inside the Xbox, which can make it feel a lot more laggy. It gives you less FPS and all that stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, you guys. I'm going to try to start getting on the grind of things. Glad that the new year's here. Tell me in the description down below what you want me to work on and some future videos for this. If you want me to try to VOD review some pros, maybe 1v1 a pro, see how good I do. I'll just try to DM a pro, see, you know, what they all love to do. But I want to thank you all for all the support that you guys have been giving me in the past. Road to 10K subscribers. Let's go and get this stuff out the way. Don't forget to take it easy. Have yourself a great day. But above all else, keep God #1.